Hello students, today we are here for the topic food pyramid. I am Aishwarya from Department of Home Science. Have you ever seen the pyramid? How will be the pyramid? Is it square in shape or circle in shape? No, right? It's a pyramid. It's a triangle in shape, right? Yes. The same way, in the pyramid shape, that is in a triangle shape, we have taken the foods into categories based on the triangle shape. Can you see the picture here? Yes. See, you can see the pyramid which is in a triangle shape and the base is very wide, right? And the top of the pyramid is in the very narrow, right? We can see a smaller triangle at the top of the pyramid or the top of the triangle. See, in this pyramid, the things or the food which we consume at a larger quantity are at the base, right? What are those? They are pulses and cereals, and the things which we consume lesser than these things are placed at the above of that, which are vegetables and fruits, right? Yes. And what about the next one which we consume lesser than vegetable and fruits? They are dairy products and the meat, fish, eggs, which we call as meat and meat products, right? Yes. At the top of the triangle, we can see another smaller triangle. Can you see that, right? Yes. Which shows that we have to eat at a very smaller quantity. Which are those? They are nothing but the fats and the sweets. Okay, students, we got to know that the base is very wide, right? And we have to consume those as a larger quantity. What are those food products which are at the base? They are cereals and pulses, right? Yes. What are the cereals then? Okay, let's see. See the slide here. The cereals are wheat, barley, rye, rice, maize, oats and millets. Right. See students, the wheat, as we saw that wheat is one of the cereals, right? Yes. What we do with the wheat? Do we consume it raw? No, not so, right? Yes. From wheat, we prepare what? Chapatis, right? And do you know some of the byproducts of the wheat? Rava, right? The semolina and vermicelli, which we call as a shavige, right? These are all what? Byproducts of wheat, right? Yes. And some other cereals are what? Rice, right? See, have you eaten the rice with a smaller quantity or the wheat as a smaller quantity than the bhaji or a sabji or the palya which we take with the supplement of that? Not so, right? We take 2 chapatis with a very smaller quantity of what? Bhaji or the palya, right? So that's why we have to consume the cereals, and we consume actually cereals at a larger quantity. And what are pulses? Pulses are, we can see the slides here. Pulses are broad beans, peas, which we call batane, whole brown lentils, sagu, Bengal gram, right? Chickpeas, kidney beans. These are all what? These are pulses, right? Yes. So, shall we move on to the next level of the pyramid? Before that, students, can you tell me what is this? Can you identify this food? Very good. It's a groundnut, shenga or the kadalekai, which we call in a Kannada. Okay students, let's move on to the next level of the pyramid. That is nothing but the vegetables and the fruits. What are vegetables and what are fruits? These two categories are what? Which are derived from the plants, right? That's why we call it as a plant derivatives. These are taken from plants itself. Sometimes it could be a fruit or the last product from the plant, right? Yes. See, can you see the slide here? These are some of the examples of the vegetables, right? Which we daily use it, right? These vegetables could be used as a raw, for example, cucumber, right? Cucumber, we cut it into slices and we eat it as a raw, right? Yes. Sometimes, have you heard about the vegetable salad? Yes. That what we do in vegetable salad? We cut all the vegetables, right? Chops all the vegetables in a smaller or the medium size, right? And we mix with a curd, or sometimes we eat it as a raw, right? Or sometimes we can make a palya or the bhaji from vegetables also. See, what all these vegetables includes? Vegetables that are green leafy vegetables. Have you heard of that green leafy vegetables? Leaf, right? Green leafy. The leaves which are green in color and could be eatable. They are called as what? Green leafy vegetables. What are those? Have you heard of palak or methi or the which we call fenugreek leaves? Right. These are nothing but what? Green leafy vegetables. Why we have to consume these? We have to consume this because the green leafy vegetables are very rich in iron, right? Yes. Okay. And you can see here fruits, right? These are fruits, right? Yes. These are also plant derivatives. We eat it as a raw, right? Mostly we eat it in a raw. Sometimes we use these fruits to make some of the delicious items, right? Yes. Sometimes we use it for cooking, and we cook it and we make into a delicious product or the recipe, right? Yes. Why we have to consume these fruits and vegetables? Because these are rich in fiber, right? These are rich in fiber, vitamins and minerals which balance our body from macronutrients. Okay, fine. So let's move on to the next level of the pyramid, which is dairy products and the meat and meat products. Okay, what are these dairy and the meat and meat products? Do we have to consume at the larger quantity as a cereals and pulses? No, right? Yes, we occasionally eat the meat and meat products and dairy products at a smaller quantity. Okay students, do you drink the milk like 10 liters per day? Can you drink that so? No, right? Yes, a glass of milk per day, right? Yes. So, see here, can you see this slide here? This is the picture of meat and meat products. What all it has? Eggs, right? Eggs, meats of different animals like goat, sheep, right? And the chicken. The meat from the chicken is called what? Poultry meat, right? Yes. And the fish. Okay. What is meat and meat products? Why we have to eat this? These are nothing but the muscle and the tissues of animals. Okay. Yes. And these are rich in mainly protein and vitamin B12. These are very good for the body growth. And can you see here? Yes, these are some of the products of milk. What is this milk? Milk is nothing but when you remember the milk, when you get to know about the milk, what you just imagine? You just imagine what? Cow or the buffalo, right? Yes, the milk is taken from the mammary gland of the cow or the buffalo, or sometimes we can take it from goat also, goat milk, right? Yes, and sometimes we can take it from the plant derivative also, for example, soya milk. Okay, the milk products are cheese, yogurt, curd, sour cream, cheese, cottage cheese. There are different type of cheese, right? Yes, one of them is cheese, cottage cheese, right? And milk itself. These are some of the milk and milk products. Why we have to consume milk and milk products? Because these are rich in calcium. Yes, and let's move on to the final top of the pyramid, that is fats and sweets. These we have to eat at the very lesser quantity. See, when you start cooking a food, okay, what you put, what your mother does or what you may do you put a 10 liters of oil into the vessel and start cooking? No, right? What do? You take 1 or 2 tablespoons of oil into a vessel and you start cooking. That's why we use fats, oils and sweets at the very lesser quantity, right? Yes. See students, the oils is taken from plants, okay, and the fats, for example, fats in terms of butter, can you see the fat in terms of butter, right? And some of the types of oils are vegetable oil, or sometimes coconut oil and peanut oil also. These are some of the types of oils which we have to eat at a very less quantity. Sugars. Is your mouth watering by seeing these slides? Yes, of course. Sweets are rich in what? What sweets are rich in? This provides energy at a very spontaneous, right? Like it provides you energy at a very spontaneous period of time. And these are what these are rich in? Can you just think of it? Yes, please let me know what these are rich in. Yes, but these sugars are not good for the health, so we need to take it at a very lesser quantity. Okay? I hope you have learnt anything or something from this topic. Thank you so much.